Say "I receive" 3 times before you sleep, the call of the night frequency. Before you sleep tonight, whisper 3 simple words that can reorder your destiny. I receive. You may think it's too small, too simple, too soft to matter, but the unseen world responds not to volume, but to vibration. And these 3 words, when spoken at the edge of consciousness, enter the deepest layers of the mind, bypass resistance, silence fear, and send a signal straight into the field where reality is shaped. Tonight, before your body descends into the mystery of sleep, your spirit will send a command that attracts, a command that aligns, a command that opens. And as you listen to these words, like this video, share your energy in the comments and subscribe so the algorithm of the universe and the algorithm of this platform both recognize your intention. You are ready to receive. The science of night manifestation. Every human mind passes through the same nightly ritual, a slow descent into theta, then delta. These states are not just for rest. They are portals, gateways, soft mirrors where the conscious mind sleeps, but the subconscious listens with full attention. This is why what you say before sleep imprints 10 times faster. The brain relaxes, the ego loosens, the vibrational field becomes porous, and your words become instructions. Think about this. Your subconscious controls 95% of everything you do. Your impulses, your money habits, your self-image, your reactions, your sense of deserving or not deserving. When you say "I receive" at night, you're not just making a wish. You're uploading a command into the operating system of your soul. You're telling your subconscious, prepare space, prepare path, prepare destiny. This is why ancient texts, monks, mystics, manifestors, and even modern neuroscientists converge on one truth. Night is the hour of reprogramming. The emotional key that opens the gate. Words without emotion do nothing. Words with emotion do everything. When you say "I receive," you must feel the vibrations sliding out of your chest. You must feel the certainty, not hope, not begging, not longing, but certainty. The universe mirrors certainty. You cannot attract abundance while vibrating scarcity. You cannot magnetize opportunity while vibrating unworthiness. So breathe deeply. Feel grateful not for what you have, but for what is already on its way. Gratitude is the emotional proof that you believe. When gratitude and the phrase "I receive" merge, your field becomes magnetic. People call it coincidence, luck, destiny. But those who know. Nothing is random. Everything follows vibration. The portal of acceptance. Most people never receive because they secretly reject. They reject compliments. They reject opportunities. They reject good ideas. They reject intuitive nudges. They reject themselves. They reject life. When you declare "I receive," you break a spiritual blockage that many carry since childhood. The belief that they do not deserve, but you do. You deserve love. You deserve money. You deserve peace. You deserve opportunities. You deserve overflow. Receiving is not arrogance, it is alignment. When you say "I receive," you lift the invisible wall between you and everything waiting with your name on it. The exercise of night alignment. Tonight, do this. Lie down, place your right hand over your chest. Inhale slowly, exhale even slower, and whisper with gentleness but authority. "I receive." Pause. "I receive." Pause. "I receive." Then visualize one thing, not 10, not 20, one thing you want to manifest. See it in your hands, in your life, in your reality. Don't imagine the future, imagine the now. Feel the gratitude as if it already happened. Let your breath slow, let your mind soften, then sleep. Your subconscious will continue for you. The question that awakens destiny. Here is your moment of engagement, your portal of self-awareness. Let this question echo inside you as you listen. Do you or someone you know practice night manifestation? And what changed because of it? comment it, share it, amplify the vibration. When you declare a truth publicly, you strengthen your belief privately. The universal response mechanism. When someone vibrates the frequency of receiving, the universe responds through people, timing, intuition, ideas, and synchronicities. Suddenly, you see repeating numbers. You attract unexpected money. You meet someone who opens a door. You get an idea that changes everything. You feel guided, protected, directed. You realize something profound. The universe was not against you. You were just not aligned. And alignment begins with acceptance. And acceptance begins with these 3 words: I receive. The moment the shift begins. There is a moment, silent, invisible, but unmistakable, when your vibration changes, when your energy stops chasing and starts attracting, when desperation dissolves into faith, when fear breaks into clarity. That moment comes for everyone who practices this technique with sincerity. The shift is not loud, it is not dramatic, it is subtle. But after it happens, everything accelerates. You think clearer, you act braver, you attract faster, you decide stronger, you rise higher. The frequency of gratitude and flow. Gratitude is the amplifier. When you combine I receive with genuine gratitude, you create a vibrational bridge between desire and materialization. The universe responds to gratitude like a seed responds to water. If you give thanks before something happens, you tell the universe, I already have it energetically. You can deliver it physically now. And it does. Gratitude opens what resistance closes. Gratitude invites what fear rejects. Gratitude attracts what rage repels. Gratitude is the proof of faith. The closing of the night gate. Before you sleep tonight, say it again, slowly, with intention, as if speaking to your destiny itself. I receive the opportunities aligned with my purpose. I receive the abundance stored in my name. I receive the healing that restores my heart and mind. I receive the strength, clarity, and wisdom for the next chapter. Say it, feel it, believe it. Then sleep. And tomorrow watch how the invisible rearranges itself in your favor. If this message touched you, like, share, comment, I receive, and subscribe, so you never lose another message aligned with your breakthrough. The night is not simply the end of a day. It is the resetting of the universe around your consciousness. Every night, without exception, your soul enters a state where the laws of reality soften. Thoughts penetrate deeper, emotions expand further, frequencies grow louder. This is why saying, I receive before sleep is not a ritual. It is a technology, a vibrational technology encoded into the architecture of human consciousness. You were designed to manifest most powerfully while the conscious mind sleeps and the subconscious takes full command. The ancient mystics knew this. The spiritual scientists know this. The modern metaphysicians know this. The universe has always whispered it. At night, the veil thins. When you lie down and your breath slows, the oscillation of your brainwaves transitions from beta to alpha, then to theta and delta. In theta, the mind becomes programmable. In delta, the soul becomes communicative. The phrase, I receive, repeated 3 times, works like a master key to open the vault of your inner mechanism. It tells the subconscious that you are ready to stop resisting, ready to stop blocking, ready to stop fearing, ready to stop controlling outcomes that were never meant to be controlled. Most people try to manifest through force. They try to manifest through tension, desperation, worry, impatience, frustration, and scarcity. But the universe is allergic to resistance. It does not respond to tension. It responds to alignment. Saying I receive is the opposite of tension. It is surrender, not the weak kind of surrender, the divine kind. The surrender that says, I release my old self so the new self can take over. Every manifestation requires 2 deaths, the death of an old belief and the death of an old identity. Without those deaths, the new reality has no space to arrive. And so, the moment you say, "I receive," the first thing that collapses is the illusion that you must do everything alone. The second thing that collapses is the identity that believes it is unworthy. The third thing that collapses is the belief that life must be hard. You are not here to struggle. You are here to learn how to receive. But receiving requires readiness, not readiness of action, but readiness of frequency. You become ready not when you hustle harder, not when you grind more, not when you suffer enough, but when your vibration rises above the level of your doubt. Doubt is the killer of miracles. Fear is the assassin of breakthroughs. Unworthiness is the prison of abundance. And yet each of these dissolves when faced with the frequency of acceptance. When you say, "I receive," what you're truly saying is, "I accept what is mine. I allow what is aligned. I welcome what matches my destiny." The universe is orderly. It is mathematical. It is precise. It is responsive. Everything vibrates. Thoughts vibrate. Emotions vibrate. Words vibrate. And the phrase, "I receive," vibrates at the frequency of portals. Portals are not fictional. Portals are vibrational openings in the energetic structure of your field where pathways expand, timelines rearrange, and opportunities flow with no resistance. You do not manifest by fighting the universe. You manifest by cooperating with it. When you say, "I receive," you become a co-creator instead of a resistor. Imagine this. A river carries what flows with it and erodes what fights against it. Most people fight. They fight circumstances. They fight their past. They fight their own minds. They fight the pace of life. They fight the timing of their destiny. They fight their intuition. They fight opportunities that make them uncomfortable. But when you practice this three-word ritual nightly, something shifts. You stop fighting the current. You start floating with it. When you float, you move faster than when you struggle. When you align, you manifest faster than when you chase. Inside the subconscious lies every trauma, every memory, every belief, every financial pattern, every emotional wound, every feeling of inadequacy. These do not disappear simply because you want them gone. They dissolve when a new vibration becomes stronger than the old wound. The phrase, "I receive," is not magic, it is frequency. It introduces a vibration of deservingness, and deservingness is the antidote to every psychological block you've ever carried. You can only receive in proportion to how much you believe you deserve. If you believe you deserve little, you receive little. If you believe you deserve abundance, the universe reorganizes itself to match that belief, not instantly, not magically, but inevitably. The universe is programmed to deliver exactly what you are, not what you want, not what you wish, not what you beg for, what you vibrate. So the entire purpose of this technique is not to attract abundance. It is to transform you into someone who vibrates at the level of abundance naturally. After repeating "I receive" nightly, something begins to happen. Your intuition sharpens, ideas arrive faster, you see opportunities you missed before, money begins flowing in unexpected ways, people treat you differently, you feel more confident. You trust your path, you stop rushing, you stop fearing time, you stop sabotaging, you stop shrinking, you start stepping into the identity that always belonged to you. Receiving is not passive, it is powerful. It is choosing alignment over force. It is choosing certainty over doubt. It is choosing openness over fear. The entire universe is built on the principle of circulation. Giving, receiving, expanding, flowing. But society taught you giving is noble and receiving is selfish. That programming is poison. You cannot give what you do not receive. You cannot overflow if your cup is empty. You cannot help others if you're drowning. You cannot uplift someone if your own energy is collapsing. Receiving is your responsibility. And when you say, I receive, you declare this truth boldly. Think of everything you want right now. More money, emotional stability, financial peace, clarity, purpose, opportunity, miracles, relationships, freedom. Every one of these things is already formed in the invisible. The universe stores your manifestations in energetic form first, and only then does it convert them into physical form. Words are conversion triggers, especially words spoken before sleep. There is something else. When you say, I receive, the subconscious begins scanning your reality for matching frequencies. It becomes a magnet. It becomes a radar. It becomes a tuning fork. Suddenly, you gravitate toward the right decisions. You avoid the wrong people. You sense danger before it arrives. You feel opportunities before they appear. This is not intuition. It is alignment. The truth is simple. You cannot attract what you reject vibrationally. If you reject success, you cannot receive it. If you reject love, you cannot receive it. If you reject abundance, you cannot receive it. And if you reject yourself, nothing stays. So this nightly ritual is also a ritual of self-acceptance. You are teaching your inner world that you are safe. You are teaching your heart that it is allowed to expand. You are teaching your mind that the world is not against you. You are teaching your destiny that you are awake. You will notice in the coming days that your dreams become clearer. Your energy becomes lighter. Your inner voice becomes stronger. You start attracting situations that match the new frequency, and your old patterns begin to feel unnatural. That's how you know the shift is happening. Alignment always feels like relief. Misalignment always feels like tension. For the next 21 days, do this ritual nightly and watch your identity change. When your identity changes, your vibration changes. When your vibration changes, your destiny changes. The universe is waiting. Say it tonight, say it tomorrow, say it every night. I receive, and let what belongs to you finally find you.